Good afternoon, I'm Charlie Belcher, coming to you from downtown Sarasota today, checking out a shop called Antique Clock Emporium. And it's just that. It is a shop devoted to antique clocks. Feels a little more like a museum than a retail store, but Larry will tell you, it's a retail store.
Absolutely.
Buy something.
The difference here is you can buy everything in it. A museum, you cannot.
That's right, that's right. Larry, let's start with your first clock, because this really, in essence, is a collection that got a little out of control.
It got way out of control. And yes, I bought my first clock in 1979.
In fact, it's right up there on the shelf, and it is for sale.
Yes, it is. It's for sale. Everything in here is for sale.
See, I couldn't get, my first clock, I couldn't get rid of it. But that started the infatuation. And why that clock? What was it about that spoke to you?
It was an antique.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something I thought was special until I really started collecting and I learned how many more there were out there.
So now in your store alone, you've got more than 750 clocks in your collection. And they range from a few $100s to several thousands of dollars.
Absolutely. We use what we call the ARC system. We use it by age, rarity, and condition of the clock is how we price it.
I mean, you would not be surprised to see price tags in here for $40,000, $50,000, $60,000.
That's true.
You like to say that you're investing in a work of art that happens to tell time.
Exactly, exactly.
Tell me about the collection. Tell me, what are you looking for? What catches your eye, and what do you have here?
I probably look at 1,000 to 3,000 clocks a day on all the auction sites. I have pickers all over the world that send me pictures. There's not a day go by somebody's not trying to sell me a clock.
I'm sure.
When you learn after 40-some years what's rare and what's not rare, if I've never seen it before, it's rare.
Yeah.
And that's the clock I try and go after.
As we hear some chimes going on behind us, but we won't hear them all together, you purposely don't set the clocks to the proper time.
That's right. We like everybody to hear a little something while they're in here. If they're in here 10 minutes, they're going to hear a clock go off. If you hit it on the top of the hour, they might not hear anything. Clocks
are such interesting works of art. They, especially way back when, they would tell stories. It was, to own one meant you had certain social status.
Absolutely.
They've always been important with our society, haven't they?
They were very creative. I mean, the first clocks were water clocks. There's clocks that run on gravity. There's clocks that run with pendulums. There's clocks that oscillate. There's clocks that swing. I mean, there's so many different styles. It's amazing at the technology they had hundreds of years ago.
And the artistry, but also the engineering it took to figure out the mechanics and sometimes make them so small with tools that what we have now, they certainly didn't have way back when.
Some of the clocks had a little chain in it called a fusee chain. They were so small that they had to have children make them. They're like a miniature bicycle chain the size of a few hairs.
Wow. It's amazing. You still love it, don't you?
I love it, absolutely.
Yeah,
you can tell.
You retired. Your wife said, look, you got to get these clocks out of the house. That's when you open the shop.
That's right. I come and be with what I love every day.
Good for you. Larry, when are you open to the public?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 5.
Very nice. Thank you, sir, very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Pleasure having you.
508 South Pineapple Avenue in downtown Sarasota. That is where you will find Antique Clock Emporium. Not a repair shop, although he will repair anything he sells, but don't bring your old broken clock to him. It's not that kind of place. And also they have a website, srqclocks.com. SRQ, the airport code for Sarasota, srqclocks.com, 508 South Pineapple Avenue in Sarasota. Charlie Belcher, Fox 13 News.